I've been asked to find dy dx of x to the x. So someone wants me to find, so you have y is equal to x to the x, and someone wants to find dy dx of that. Okay, so let's begin with that. So what I'm going to begin is by taking the log of y and the log of this expression over here. So I'm going to go log y, ln y, is going to be equal to x times the ln of x. The logarithm of an expression like x to the x is nothing but x times the logarithm of the base. So that's what I did here. Okay, so now I've done this, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do implicit differentiation. So I'm going to multiply both sides by dy dx. Okay, so I'm going to go dy, sorry, not dy dx, by d dx, both sides, not dy dx. So I'm going to go d dx of ln y, and I'm taking the derivative of this side as well, d dx, okay, of x ln x. Okay, so let me actually begin with this over here. So this is going to involve, of course, the chain rule. So this is going to be, what is the derivative of ln y? Well, the derivative of ln y is 1 over y, right? And then, of course, I have to take the derivative of y in respect to x. So this is just going to be equal to dy dx, right? And now this is going to be equal over here. I have to do this now, but now I have to go through the chain rule. I'm sorry, well, the product rule, sorry. So I'm going to do the derivative of the first, which is 1, times ln x. The derivative of x in respect to x is just 1, then plus x times the derivative of ln x. But ln x, as I said before, is equal to 1 over x. So here I have this. So this is x over here, and that is 7. Okay, so now I have a situation here. Okay, I have a problem over here. I said that I was taking the derivative of ln y. It's not 1 over x. It says 1 over y. It appears here as x. Let me erase that and make it an x. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to make that an x, a y, sorry. I apologize. All right, so I'm making this a y. Okay, so I have the situation here. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to multiply both sides by y. Okay, both sides by y. Okay, I can clean this up a little bit. So this 1, of course, I can erase. I don't need this over here. And of course, x times 1 over x, well, you know what that is. That's just going to be 1. So let me just write that in. Okay, so this is 1 in here. So I'm multiplying both sides by y. So the y over here, so let me actually do this to make matters very clear. Then I am multiplying both sides by y. So look what happens to the y over here. Okay, let me look exactly and make it look exactly the same. So look what happens to the y here. Well, they just cancel out, right? And of course, this y is just going to distribute across. So let's actually clean this up and make it look nice. Okay, so I'm going to erase this here. I am just going to be left with dy dx, right? And then I have y times ln x plus 1. Well, let's see what this implies. So this says that the derivative of y in respect to x is just equal, according to what we did up here, what we have up here is y is equal to x to the x. So this is just equal to x to the x times ln x plus 1. And that's what the derivative of this function is. And we're done. Okay, so the derivative here is finished. That's what it is. Thank you for listening.